Hello viewers, in today's session we will discuss Indian Polity MCQs in the context of constitutional development in India. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel for more updates. So let's get started. First question is, which act is considered as the beginning of the constitutional development in India? Correct answer is option C, Regulating Act 1773. The Regulating Act of 1773 was the first step taken by the British Parliament to control the territories of the East Indian Company in India. It marked the beginning of the parliamentary control over Indian affairs and laid a foundation for future constitutional developments. Next question, which act is known for the introduction of the principle of diarchy? And here the correct answer is option B, Government of India Act 1919. Here the Government of India Act 1919 introduced the concept of diarchy in the provinces. It divided subjects into reserve and transfer categories, with the latter being administered by Indian minister responsible to the legislative councils. Next question, which constitutional document abolished the East Indian Company's rule in India? And here the correct answer is option D, Government of India Act 1858. Here the Government of India Act 1858 ended the rule of the East Indian Company following the revolt of 1857. It transferred the control of Indian territories to the British Crown, thereby making India a direct colony of Britain. Next question. The Indian Council Act of 1909 is also known as, correct answer is option B, that is Morley-Minto reforms. The Indian Council Act of 1909, commonly referred to as the Morley-Minto reforms, introduced a limited increase in the involvement of Indians in governance. It allowed for the expansion of the legislative councils and included provisions for separate electorate for Muslims. Next question. The Indian Independence Act 1947 was passed by which body? Correct answer is option A, British Parliament. The Indian Independence Act of 1947 was enacted by the British Parliament. It facilitated the partition of India and Pakistan and granted independence to both nations. It marked the end of the British rule in India. Next question, who was the first president of the Constituent Assembly of India? And here the correct answer is option D, Sachindananda Sinha. Dr. Sachindananda Sinha was the first president, temporary chairman of the Constituent Assembly of India. He presided over the inaugural meeting on December 9, 1946, before Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the permanent president of the Assembly. Next question, which act provided for the establishment of a Supreme Court at Calcutta? And here the correct answer is option A, that is Regulating Act 1773. The Regulating Act 1773 led to the establishment of the Supreme Court at Calcutta. It was the first Supreme Court established in India and served as the highest judicial authority in British India. Next question, the Montagu-Chelmsford reforms are associated with which act? And here the correct answer is option A, Government of India Act 1919. The Montagu-Chelmsford reforms, named after Edwin Montagu and Lord Chelmsford, were enacted through the Government of India Act 1919. These reforms aim to introduce self-governing institutions gradually in India. And here is the last question for today's session. Which act laid the foundation for the federal structure in India? And here the correct answer is option C, Government of India Act 1935. Here the Government of India Act 1935 is considered a milestone in the constitutional history of India, as it proposed a federal structure comprising provinces and princely states. It also aimed to establish an all-Indian federation. So if you need PDF of this video, you can download from the Telegram channel, Exam Prospect. And with this, I'm leaving this question for you. Which commission was set up to review the Government of India Act 1919? Option A, Cripps Mission. Option B, Simon Commission. Option C, Cabinet Mission. Option D, Hunter Commission. And you can check out this answer from the Instagram, that is also Exam Prospect. So see you in the next video.